So today I want to concentrate more on designing the report and the visualizations. What are all the visualizations we have? So before we are going to do this, I just want to open a Power BI desktop and I want to import the data from my SQL Server database. The database I'm going to use is AdventureWorks database. If you observe, this AdventureWorks database having the data similar like your Amazon or Flipkart. So if you are going to the Amazon, so when you are going to do some shopping in this Amazon, you can find what are all the different categories we have. Under each category, what are all the subcategories we have? See here, these are all the, so for example, sorry, see here, there is shop by category. There are different categories we have. Then let's say for example, if you want to shop something about TV, appliance, electronics, then there are different subcategories again under this category. Televisions, home entertainment systems. Under televisions, there are again different products we have. So what are all the products we have under televisions? Smart TVs, large screen TVs, 32 inches, and different products we have, right? So when a customer is coming, so the customer information, he will log into this Amazon.com, and then what product he wants to purchase, that information will come and store into a fact table, that is fact internet table. So if you observe here, I have the information about each customer in the dim customer table, and what are all the products we are selling from my website, that information I have in the product table, and what are all the subcategories and categories, and this information, the products information, the sales information will come and store into fact table. And when the order placed, all those information, when it is shipped, that kind of information I want to keep into a date table as well. So I want to import into my Power BI the data whatever I have in this database in these tables. So you just go to get data and you just connect SQL Server database. So after connecting to the SQL Server database, what information you need to provide? What is your server name? My server name is, just click over here and you can see what is the server name we have given to connect to this database. So I'm just connecting to the server name dot slash SQL 2017 is my instance name. You don't need to give the database name. I just want to import the data whatever I have in my database to this Power BI desktop. So you just click OK. And go to Adventure. These are all the list of databases you have in your SQL Server database. See here, you have these many databases. AdventureWorks 2017, DW configurations, whatever. But our primary focus is on AdventureWorks DW 2017. Just come over here and click on Fact Internet Sales Table and select the dim product. Yes, I need the dim product table, and category table I require, and product subcategory table I'm expecting, and dim date table I'm expecting, and also I'm expecting the customer information also. And if you want this customer is belongs to which geography, means what is the location of the customer, if you want to import that also you can import. You just click load. So it will import all the tables, the metadata of the tables. Metadata means the structure of the table, what are all the columns, what are all the data types, and also what is the data you have. So it is connecting to your data source and trying to import the data from your data source to this Power BI desktop. So you just feel a Power BI desktop is like Excel. Okay, a Power BI desktop is like Excel. From the Excel, you are able to connect to a different data sources, and you are trying to import the data. And after importing the data, we are trying to design the reports. That's all. So it is displaying how many number of rows it is importing as well. The fact table having more records, and a product table, product category table, dim product subcategory table, whatever the tables you are importing, all the tables, how many rows are there, it is displaying over here. Perfect. See, whatever the tables you have imported, dim customer, dim date, all the tables are coming under fields over here in the right side panel. Okay. So when you are going to design a report, I told yesterday, the report title, first you need to save this report by giving a proper name. So when you are saving this report, what is the name will come? So I want to give this report name as 12/29/2018. The extension of the report is .pbix. What is the meaning of .pbix? Power BI expression file. Okay, I just saved this report. So when the next time if you want to open this report, directly you can go to that folder and you can open the .pbx file, whatever the pbx file, that is 12/29/2018. Let's say for example I want to close this Power BI desktop. Then now I want to open this. You just double click on this 12/29/2018.pbix. This is one report. Okay. So inside this report, you can add many number of pages. What do you mean by page? I will show you. In a report, you can add many number of pages. In each page, you can design the visuals. One report, many number of pages, and one page, many number of visuals. See, whatever the report we have saved, it is open. All the fields are coming over here. Dim customer, dim date, dim geography, and product category. Right. So, what are all the first steps we need to follow when we are going to design the report? See here, I told there is a pages. There is a page one. By default, one page is coming over here. I want to give this page as sales analysis by year wise. I want to do this analysis by year wise. And one more page I want to add. So if you want to add new page, plus symbol, you need to click over here. Okay. Then what is the name you want to give? In this page, I want to add visuals, sales analysis by category. Okay. And here I want to do the analysis by sales analysis by subcategory or location. Okay, each location wise, what is the sales information I want to do. Right, coming to the first page, I want to design some report. Okay, so before you are going to design this report, let's say for example, if you want to set up a background for this page, so what you have to do, you have to go to this page properties. See here, there are two things over here. Here, visualizations. What are all the visualizations? If you want to use, you can use the visualizations. And here you can see the fields. So you can drag and drop the fields and values. So based on the visual whatever you are using, you can use the fields to display. And here the first one is a fields and the second one is a format. So for this page, the empty page, we haven't used any visual till now. If you want to do some formatting, go to the format. See here the page information. What is the page name we have given, so that you can see over here. Okay, and page size. And what is the size if you want to adjust the page? Let's say for example, if you want to adjust 4.3, or if you want to put letter size or letter pad size, or if you want to put some custom size, you can adjust the custom size also. Okay, just leave it as it is, default one 16.9. And if you want to add any page background, what is the color if you want to add for the page background? Let's say for example, if you want to add black color, yes, you can just change the transparency, so it will come to black color. Or if you want to put another color, like I want to put this color, yes, you can put the color. So whatever the background color if you want to put for your page, you can adjust over here. Or if you want to add any image for the background, okay, so I want to add one image as a background for this report. That is this image I want to add. See, this is the image is coming as a background for this page. So in this way, then again, this is a new page. You have to do the same formatting for this page. You cannot apply the same thing for all the pages. Each page is independent. There is no dependency between the pages. Okay, and in each page, whatever the visuals you are going to use is different. And also, if you want to put any wallpaper, okay, so you can add a color and wallpaper also. Let's say for example, I want to add over here this color. See, the wallpaper is the background. It's a full background in the bottom. And if you want to add an image, yes, you can add. Okay, okay, I don't want to use anything over here, and by default I'm so if you want to set back all the revert to default, you can click on revert default, and here also you can revert to default. So now it is coming to this plain the initially how it looks when you are doing this formula, right? Ideally, when we are designing a report, so what is the process we are following in the real-time situations? Before you are going to design any report, you have to decide what is the size you want to put, and which visual you want to put, and how much size you want to allocate. Let's say for example, in this page I have this much of space only, correct? This much of space only. In this page, where do you want to put and which visual you want to put? Let's say for example, I want to put one visual over here, that is a chart. Another visual I want to put over here, that is another chart. Here I want to put one pie graph, here I want to put another table, or here I want to put one matrix. And in this way you need to partition your page. So how are you going to do this partition? So it is difficult to do this partition over here. So that is the reason what you have to do. You have to design one slide. If you want to design a slide, you have to go to PowerPoint, PPT. And inside the PPT, you can design one background slides by partitioning the report. I will show you how to do this one. So just take a blank presentation. I just remove all these things. And this one also I want to remove. Okay, so you just go to design, or where is the symbols? Yeah, shapes. What I want to do, I want to take one rectangle over here, rectangle. So what is the background color you want to apply for this rectangle? I want to apply the background color like this, or you can apply another one, whatever you are. Yeah, I want to use this background color. Okay, so now we have to do your partition over here. So what partition you want to do? Let's say, for example, I want to add one more rectangle on the top of this one. Here I want to add all the summarized information, like some cards. Cards means just like I will show you. Let's say, for example, what is the total sales amount? I want to display one card. See, there is a card are there. I will show you. First, I want to make the design over here, and one more partition. Just take. So take this one more rectangle. Wait. I'm sorry. I want to make here one visual. I just want to make small difference between this and this one. Okay. This is a big chart I want to put over here. Just copy and paste over here. So this one I want to make into two partition again. Two partitions. Okay. So in this way, I want to adjust some more thing. Right. So I want to change the background color for this. What color you want to make? I want to make some. So usually what I want to do for the background image, whatever I have, background rectangle, I will take a black color for that. So I just want to do some work. So the background color I want to put full black color. Okay. Then right. For these colors, I will take a white color, or I will take this color. And this I want to use this color, and this also is this color. Okay. Right. Just adjust. Perfect. Do you want to maintain the gap in between these two also? Slight gap. Better. Looks better. Yeah. So now you just increase all the edges you need to put in the same size. Perfect. I think you guys can design better. So this slide I want to save file save as this PC training, and when you are saving you have to give what is the name you want to give. You have to save this like a PNG or JPG format. Yeah, you can save like a JPG, like a what is that, image. So it's training Power BI. Okay, just save it. All slides are only just, I just want this slide only, whatever the slide we have decided. Now you can go to your, here see training Power BI JPG file. This is the slide is coming. So now what I want to do here, just come here and add this as a wallpaper or page background. Okay, we'll try to add this one. No, yeah, okay. So now it is easy to design the report. So how it is going to easy? What I want to do here, I want to use one chart. Here I want to use one table. Here I want to use another pie chart. Here I want to use the cards. So in this way, first you need to do the partition of your report by designing a slide. Then you can take your images, visuals over here. Okay, this left side, what do you want to display? I want to display the total informations, like what is the total sales in your organization, what is the total cost, what is the total expenditure, what is the total discount you have given, and what is the total profit. So that kind of thing I want to add over here. Okay, so how can you add that one? For to display single digit values, you have to use the card. So you just click on the card. See, this is the card is coming. So you just adjust this card, how much size you want. I want this much of the size. Okay, right. For this card, what is information you want to display? Sales amount. You just drag and drop the sales amount under fields. So it is displaying 29.36 million and the column name is coming sales amount. You need to do the formatting. So if you want to do the formatting, you have to come over here under the visualizations. There is a format option is there. See here, what is this category label? I don't want to display this category label. So then it is hiding that name. So I want to add a title. What title you want to add? The title I want to add is total sales, and the font color I want to add this is a black color. Sorry, font I want to add as a white color and background color as a black, and I want to make it a center, and you just increase the text size, total sales. Okay, perfect. So this is the value it is displaying. So do you want to change any background color for this one? Yes, I want to change the background color for the values, where you can change here background on. What is the background color you want to put for this visual? I want to put not a black color. I want to put another color. This color, no, it is not decent. So I will take this color. This is a bit okay. So instead of formatting again, taking a new card and formatting the same things, you just copy paste this one, copy paste, and keep over here, and again copy paste. How many cards you want, just copy paste this one, and one more I'm looking, you just copy paste over here. Okay, right, perfect. So the first card we have displayed total sales. The second, what do you want to display? Just come over here. I want to display total cost. Production total production cost. You just drag and drop this one on the top of the sales amount. So it will override sales amount with this one. You need to change the title. Where you can change the title name? Here. What is the title? Total cost. And come to the third card. What do you want to display over here? I want to display over here discount. Just drag and drop and change the title name. Title as total discount. So discount is 0. Fine. What is the other things you want to display? We'll see, is there any measures under factory direct sales table? Sales amount. Yeah, what is the total freight cost? Okay, freight sales. You just drag and drop freight sales. Go to over here, change the title. Total FRIEGHT, freight, whatever. Okay, so in this way you need to display over here what is the totals. Then when our people, customers are coming to see their report, first they have to understand what is the total summarized information. Okay, so that is the reason the right side we have to provide the totals. Perfect. Now I want to display over here each year wise, month wise, quarter wise, sorry, each month, quarter wise, month wise, date wise, what is the sales amount. So for that I want to display one graph over here. What is the graph I want to display? I want to display a clustered column chart, or you can display another one also. Okay, I want to display this clustered column chart only. Just click on that, and just like this. Okay, so what is the column you want to add? See, anywhere, not only in this Power BI, any reporting tool, the graph has these properties: axis, legend, value. What is the axis? Axis means x-axis. Values means this y-axis. Legend means it will break up the x-axis values. Okay, so what do you want to display? I want to display year. Okay, calendar year. You just drag and drop calendar year over here. And what do you want to display? I want to display sales amount. Just drag and drop this sales amount under values field. It is displaying a report. Do you want to add the title? See, there is a sales amount by calendar year. Automatically, whatever the column names you have, there is a title will come. So what do you want to do? I don't want this title. I want to add a new title. You can adjust. That's fine. I think sales amount by, I just want to put year. That's all. You just remove the, and what is the heading you want to put? Always you have to use the unique information for the headings. White color and background is black, and center align, increase the size. Right, this is perfect. And I want to display, see, 2011, 12, 13, 14. What is the sales amount? I want to display the data labels. The data labels you can add over here. Data labels, it is in off, so you just enable it. See, it is displaying 6.9 millions for 2011, 5.8 millions for 2012, 16.0 and 0.6. Clear till now? Right. Now I want to add, see, for example, in this chart, whatever the chart, it is displaying sales amount per year, and in the next I want to add one more table. So a table is just displaying the whatever the detailed information, whatever the fields you are adding over here. You just drag and drop like this. Perfect. So what are the information you want to display? I want to display category name, English product category name. Just drag and drop under values, and I want to display subcategory name, and I want to display product name, English product name. Yeah. Okay. And I want to display, what do you want to display? Sales amount. Sales. These are the best practices you have to follow when you are designing. That's all. That is the table. So this table style, if you want to change, just go to click on the table and go to formatting, and here, sorry, under the formatting, under the style, there are different kind of styles for your table. Let's say, for example, if you are selecting minimal, see, it is changing the style of the, and bold header, it is coming like that. Or if you want alternating rows, it will come like that. And contrast alternating rows, that is coming like this. Flashy rows, it will come like this. Bold header, flashy rows, this is my favorite. Or if you want to use sparse, okay, I want to use bold header, flashy rows. Okay, perfect. And then here I want to add one pie chart. Pie chart. Okay, in this pie chart, what do you want to display? I want to display over here month wise, month name, English month name, and sales amount. Just drag this under values. We'll discuss in detail about this. And the same heading title I want to put, I just want to put sales amount by month name. Font color is white color, black color, center align, increase the title. Okay, if you want to add the labels, yes, you can add the labels. So whatever the formatting you want to do, definitely you have to come to over here only. Data labels, I want to add all the values. So this is how you have to design a report. I just want to adjust something. So usually the same report, if you want to design without any background, so it is difficult, right? So that is the reason you have to design a slide over here, this slide, and then you can add that slide. Based on that, you can design it. Any questions so far? Any suggestions how to design a report? Perfect. Shavani, Ramdullah, Pratap, Pavan, Abhishek, Abdul.
Ram, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, we have this in this tabular form. We have sales amount in the row,
Yeah,
so that is going off like left side. No, like can we have
yeah,
to drag every time. Do we have an option to make it big, like drag it down, something like that?
yeah. See what is happening. You don't have space, right? So that is the
Yeah.
reason. In whatever the space you have to adjust that one. Yeah, if you have more space, you can drag like this. It will display. Perfect.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I have only congested space over here. That is the reason I have adjusted over here. So when you are designing this slide, you have to prepare how much length you require. Based on that, you can design it. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
right, right. Okay, so this is the basic thing how we are going to design. Then now we are going to focus on the all visual, each one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, whenever you are designing, please prepare one slide and add your visuals to that slide by adding that slide as a page background or wallpaper. And okay, so now I want to focus on the in another page. This is one page because in this page I can add only this many visuals because I don't have space. That is the reason I'm just going to add one more page. See how your book, in a book, in one page you cannot write down all those things, right? Similar way, this is a report. What is the report name? 12/29/2018. Just think this is a book or it is a Excel file. In one Excel file you cannot put all the data in one sheet. So what you can do, you can add one more sheet, one more sheet, one more sheet. A similar way over here also, you can add a page by page, page by page. Okay, you can add the page by page and whatever the visuals you want to add. Okay, perfect. See here, there are six, the top in the visualizations, there are six graphs are there. What are these six graphs? The first visual is, what is the first visual? Stacked bar chart. And the second visual is stacked column chart. And the third visual is clustered bar chart. So remaining three same, only the difference is column charts. That's all. Bar chart and column charts. See, always the bar charts are looks like the bars. See in the top. These are the bars. These are the columns. These are the columns. First three are bars. Bars means it will display your bars like this horizontally. Columns means it will display like this. Then what is the difference between these three? First, we will discuss about the bar charts. The first one is a stacked bar chart. Stacked means, so for example, I want to display each year wise or each category wise. Okay, category name. English port category name I want to take under axis, and sales amount. Sales amount under values. Okay, this is the sales amount. So each category wise, bikes, accessories, clothing. What is the sales amount? It is displayed like a bar. But the thing is, I want to see for these bikes each year wise. Let's for example 2011, 2012, 2014, 13. What is the sales amount I want to display over here? So how are you going to display that one? So year, calendar year. Where is the calendar year? Just drag and drop under legend. See, it is displaying one above one. The first one is 2011, then 2012, 2013, 2014. Do you want to display the data labels? Go to formatting, data labels, you just enable it. This is the information. You understood? A stack means whatever the legend you are adding, year is the legend over here. So this visual is telling each category wise what is the sales information and what is the breakup of each year wise. For bikes, in 2011 how much, in 2012 how much, in 2013 how much, 2014 how much. So this is one above one, like a stack. The same thing I want to design by using another visual, that is, what is that visual? Cluster bar chart. So how are you going to display by using the cluster bar chart? This is the cluster bar chart. We can do one thing. Instead of drag and drop all the columns again into this visual, you just copy paste this existing visual, copy paste, and by clicking on this visual and coming to visualizations, so to which visual you want to convert this one? I want to convert this like a cluster bar chart. See, it is converted into cluster bar chart. Tell me what is the difference between the first visual and the second visual? The only difference is here it is displaying one above one. Here it is displaying side by side. That's all. Understood? For bikes, what is the sales amount for 2011, for 2012, 2013, 2014? It is displaying over here. So a cluster is nothing but it is displaying side by side. A stack will display one above one. There are 6 kind of charts. First, bar charts. Under bar charts, we have stacked, clustered, 100% clustered. Again, same column charts. Under the columns charts, there are same thing again, stacked, clustered and 100% clustered. That's all. So stack means one above one. Cluster means side by side. The same thing I want to implement for the column charts. Just minimize this one and minimize this one. Same properties, only the visualization is different. Okay, I just copy this one, keep over here, and this one also I want to copy, keep over here. Okay, right. So I just want to convert this visual into column stacked chart, and this I want to convert into clustered column chart. You just click on the clustered column chart. See, what is the difference over here? Nothing. It is displaying one above one like a column. It is displaying side by side. It's a bar, it's a column. It's a bars, here it is a columns. You understood what is the difference between these four? Can someone explain what is the first two charts, what is the second two charts, and what is the difference between these four among four? Anyone, please? If
Actually,
you're talking, yeah,
the
go ahead.
information would be same, but it is categorized like bars like the column ones, and here we would do it as rows.
Okay.
So the way of representing is different, but finally the information would be same, like the
Correct.
stack.
So all the features also same.
Yes.
Whatever the fields, access, legend, value, everything is same. So here the legend means this is the legend actually. Only the representation, how you are going to visualize the data is just different. That's all. Okay. So this is all about today's session. I want to close a bit early this session. Tomorrow we can expect some more time, around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So you guys have any questions? Please let me know. We'll continue the other visuals.
Yeah, hello Ram.
Yes, go ahead.
Abdul here. Yeah, my question is like on which scenario what chart has to be used here?
Correct question. Right. So the scenario in the sense that is completely based on the client requirement. Okay. So client how he is expecting, we are going to design that one. But one thing I can say, I cannot differentiate between bar chart or column chart, but stacked or clustered we can decide. How? Usually, if you want to compare in a particular category, let's say for example under bikes, my focus is mostly in a particular category. Each year wise I want to compare. My concentration is more focused on in detail about a particular one category. My focus is not about comparing one category to another category. My focus is inside one category. I want to compare each year wise what is the sales amount. In that situations, you can go ahead with the cluster chart, because this cluster chart will display side by side. See here, if you are using a cluster chart and if you are using a bar chart, the bar chart may not give much information when a customer is looking on the visual of this bar chart. Sorry, on this cluster stack chart and cluster chart. This is a stack chart. This is a cluster chart. So the cluster chart is giving easily the 15.1 million, that is 2013 is the more sales amount. So side by side information will give more clarity. What is the highest, which one is the higher, which one is the lower, which one is the better, correct? But in this stacked chart, it is not giving that information. The stacked chart is, the primary thing is comparison of this one, each category level. The primary focus to compare category wise, then you can go ahead with the bar chart. My primary focus is I want to compare in a particular category the legend values, whatever the each year wise. So you can go ahead with the cluster chart. Okay, and the next thing is this one, the bar chart or column chart. So how are we going to decide a bar chart or column chart is? That is completely based on your space. So user sometimes wants, let's say for example, instead of here category name, if I'm using a product name, because I have many products. So that is the reason what will happen. See, so you just drag and drop like this. So you have to scroll it because we have many products. Okay, the same thing I want to design by using column chart. Yeah, English product name. Remove the category name. So now we can decide which one is giving better information for you. So this, if you want to give more, if you have more height, okay, if you have more height, you can go ahead with this bar chart. If you have more width, you can go ahead with the this column chart. Because if you have more width, then it is better to display the more information like this. Right? This is the width actually. So in a single shot, you can display more visualizations. If you don't have more width, so what will happen? See, it is displaying very limited. In that situation, you can utilize this bar chart if you have more height. So it is displaying much information. I don't know more than this. Usually when we are designing, we will decide based on the space, how much you have, whether you want to display like a bar chart or a column chart, whatever. So ideally client will ask, I want to see the data like a bar chart or column chart. Then we will decide and we will design as per his requirement. Okay. I think somewhat clear.
Yes, Ram.
Yeah.
Ram, can we expect some templates from the client in the real-time scenarios, or we have to design our own dashboards and share with the clients?
Two ways. Sometimes what will happen, they will design some PPT templates, definitely, and they will give to you, and you have this markup. You have to design your report as per that markup. The second way is client don't have any idea. You have to do some POC, and you have to present that to the client. So we want to give insights like this, and okay, if client is okay, then client will tell some suggestions. Okay, I don't want this visual, you can replace this with some other visual. That is the another thing. If there is a technical people from the client side, they will design these PPTs and they will share with you what is their expectation. If they don't there is no technical people, you guys have to take the initiation and you have to showcase them, we want to design like this, then they will tell the suggestions. Two ways. Okay, right. I'm running out of time. we will discuss anything tomorrow. Thanks guys. I will share the recording.